Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So I hope you've been good. I've come back with another video, and this video is going to be about potential opportunity on Euro NZD. And you know, Euro NZD are one of the pairs that when they decide to move, they can give you massive pips because they are heavy exotic pairs. So I'm seeing a buy opportunity on Euro NZD. So that is what I wanted to take you through, and this is a buy that you can take advantage of. That is, if you're okay with it. However, this video is just for education purposes. So we shall start from the monthly time frame. When you look at the monthly time frame, price is bullish. We have been going up. People who use trend lines, you see, price is bullish, we've been going up. However, there is this huge rejection from up, very massive rejection from up, that is showing that price might be wanting to go down. So the monthly is telling us that there are signs of heading down. So we go to the weekly. If you go to the weekly, you see price has been making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. So now that you've seen that the price has been making higher highs and higher lows, what do we do? The next step is to mark the significant points of the market. Mark the first high, the previous high, the last high that the market reached. It is this one here. So now we have a high, a low, a high, a low. Those highs and lows make supports and resistance. So you mark the highs and low, the visible ones. We have this high here, and we have this high here. So the lows make support, the highs make resistance. This is a high resistance, this is a high resistance, this is a high resistance. So the lows make support. Mark the support areas also. Come and mark support areas. Mark support areas like that. So now we have a lot of lines on our screen, and we don't want to have a lot of lines because they will confuse us. So what do? Let's concentrate on where price is, this area here. Remember, this is the weekly time frame. So remove these lines. Have removed those lines. So after removing the lines, what do you see in the weekly time frame? You see that price was going up, then made a resistance, then came to make a retracement, which is acting as our support, and then price went up to form another resistance, and then retraced back to this previous resistance, which is now turned support. Resistance, the moment resistance gets broken, it turns into support. That is alchemist, simple alchemist. If you break resistance, it turns into support. Now price has come to what is our support, and it is the first candle rejected, and the second candle tried to reject, but is turning into a bullish candle. So what do? We proceed to the daily time frame. So what do you have in the daily time frame? You have our weekly support at this area here, and then you have our weekly resistance at that area, and then you have our weekly support here. So do we need this line anymore? We don't need it. Why? Because price is not there. Price is currently at here, so we shall adjust this one to make the resistance more clear. So now price is currently at this level here. So what is happening, or what are we seeing? We see something like, do you see that, guys? Something like a head and shoulder. You go to the line chart. You see the line chart? This is a shoulder, this is a head, and we are coming to make, looks like we're coming to make another shoulder here. So what happens? How do you take advantage of this? Remember, price is bullish, and an inverted head and shoulder shows us that we are going up, or we are likely to go up. So how do we take advantage of this, if that is what the price is telling us? You look at this area here and see the shoulders. Mark those shoulders. Mark the shoulders. This was the last shoulder. So price came here, tagged on the shoulder, went up, made a high, and then broke down to form a head, and then went up to make another high, higher than this a little bit, and then it is coming back to the shoulder, and it is rejecting the shoulder. This first candle rejected, and this one, the second one, is also rejecting. So what happens then? We have seen the weekly is rejecting, telling us that we are likely to go up. The monthly did not give us a direction because we saw some signs of bearish trend. But the weekly is telling us that yeah, there's a rejection. I am likely to go up. The daily is also showing us that it is likely to go up because it has formed a head and shoulder in the daily time frame. It is forming a head and shoulder, which is so significant. So now we are going to proceed to the 4 hour to see what is there. In the 4 hour, the head and shoulder is now very clear. The head and shoulder is way too clear. This one, this one. The head and shoulder is way too clear on the 4 hour. Actually, if you came on the 4 hour, you would now be in this trade with a sniper entry. So you put your line chart and see what I'm trying to talk about. You see on the line chart, you have shoulder, head, and then shoulder. This is a shoulder, this is a head, and then a shoulder. Head and a shoulder. So you entered from here, and now right now you'd be already in profits, probably moved stop losses to break even. However, since I missed this trade, what happens in this case? Right now I have no doubts that we are going to at least buy for some few pips on Euro NZD. However, this candle here, I would like that if it would come and reach around here before it can buy off, because as you understand, Euro NZD has a high pip count. So that means if this candle does not come down here, it is hard for me to enter. Why? Because the stop loss is going to be huge and the risk to reward is not going to be favoring me. So what I would like for Euro NZD to do is come and drop in this area here and look up. As long as you drop here and look up, then I'll be entering for buys, targeting this area here where they broke the structure from. Then if we can still proceed, I'll be targeting this last area up there. So that is the 4 hour. So if you come to the 1 hour, in the 1 hour it was so clear, guys. It was so clear. This is the shoulder, this is the head, the whole thing here. This is the head, and this was the entry from. So you do get a sniper entry here and then shoot price up there. So currently price is coming down. We hope that price can come down up to here, look up, and then we'll be able to buy it to oblivion. So what is the entry trigger on the daily? We have a head and shoulder trying to form on the daily time frame. If it completely forms, then we shall be buying in this an inverted head and shoulder, then we shall be buying. But however, if it does not form, then we shall have to wait. Remember, guys, in trading there are only 3 things that you can do in order for you to be successful. There is buy, there is sell, and there is waiting. Now waiting is the most important part, but it is the most ignored part by traders. They do not want to wait, or they hate waiting. However, if you do not know how to wait in trading, then it's going to be hard for you, because trading requires 90% patience, because almost in everything you do, you have to be patient. If you want to get that high quality A+ setup, you'll have to be patient and wait for it. Be patient and disciplined. Then the last one is about risk management. If you manage your risks well, even when you lose, you won't feel bad, because you know I've lost $100, but yesterday I made $700. Tomorrow I'll make $600. The other day will make $1,000, which is something huge, and significant for that matter. So what I would encourage you is wait for the head and shoulder to fully form. Go and mark your charts well. Wait for this candle to reach at least here, and then we shall take it to the upside. I hope this video has helped you guys. You can subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Also like and share the video, comment, let many people see it such that they can work on their analysis. I do basically technical analysis, and that's how I'm able to get those results. So guys, that is all for today, and I wish you've learned something. Kindly share the video. If you want to enter the trade, wait on the 4-hour and pull back to that right shoulder, and then you take your trade to the upside. However, don't enter right now. You first wait and observe how things are going. That's all today. Subscribe to the channel and also like the video. Bye.